What is up, YouTube? Soup here, coming to you guys with another tutorial on how to make a banner for BHL. This time I'm not going to wait for Photoshop to load up and whatnot, but I'm using CC. You can use CS6, CS3, anything from CS3 forward is the earliest I know of. CS2 or whatever might work. But anyway, once you get your Photoshop opened up, you're going to do the new document 300 by 30 because those are the max sizes. Whatever you want for the resolution, I use 300. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and put a gradient overlay on this, just to make it kind of a background on here. And I don't want too drastic of a change for the background, because if it's going from straight black to straight white, it doesn't look as good. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get that as close to the line as possible, and same with that one. And there, we got a background that just kind of changes colors kind of easily. And the banner effect I'm going to be showing you guys today is the fade one instead of the blur transition. It's going to fade in and out the text. This one's going to take a little bit longer to do because it requires more frames. And yeah, so go ahead and we'll make our text. I'll make it red. I'll use Agent CFB and go ahead and stick that on there. I got to make this smaller. And we'll just say come play, I don't know, Battlefield, because I like that game. Battlefield 4. And we'll just go ahead and add some effects on it just for funs. Don't want that big of a stroke. Always do a drop shadow. You can change the distance on it, make it look a little bit more realistic on the kind of 3D effect there. And I'll do a gradient overlay just to kind of change up the color on it. It gets a little bit darker to go into brighter over there. And I'll do a pattern overlay as well. I'll make it black like that and stick it as an overlay. Maybe not, I'll put it as normal and then just kick down the opacity so it's not as visible. And anyway, there we go. So that's the text I'm going to be using, and I'm going to go ahead and center this up. To do that, you're going to click both of the layers. You're going to have this tool selected, and then you're going to have all these options up here. I want to click that in the middle, and then click that like that. And the background layer moved a little bit. That ain't supposed to happen. Alright, so now we got that. And now what I'm going to do, before I go ahead and open up the timeline thing, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this, because I'm going to put in the second little text element here. Hide that first layer. Go ahead and change the text on this. And I do that so I don't have to try to figure out what all the patterns were and all the exact numbers on them. Just copy it and you'll carry over all the effects. And I'm just going to put with soup. And click the check mark and done with that. So go ahead and show your first layer, the come play with whatever. And we're going to go ahead and open up the timeline. And I'm going to click create video timeline. It's going to open that thing up. I'm going to click these three little dots right here. It's going to open it up like that. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this down to 0.1 seconds. Repeat on forever. And go ahead and make a new layer. So you're going to have these two. You're going to have this one selected. You're going to hide this layer. And you're going to click this one. A bunch of little dots fading. And if you want a smooth transition, go to 15 or higher. 5 just kind of... And you need to make sure that position, opacity, and effects are all selected. Anyway, 15 is pretty smooth. 5 seems kind of choppy and blocky to me, so I never use 5. Anyway, once you get that, it'll fade into nothing. As you can see here, I'll go ahead and play it. See, it's fading out. It's kind of smooth. So yeah, that's the effect you're trying to get from that. And then I want to make the other text fade in. So once it gets to here, I'm going to go ahead and click a new layer again. Show this layer. Click this one. It's called the tween button. Then it fades in. New layer. It fades out. New layer one more time. And fade this text back in. And then for me, what I do is I normally delete the last one in there, so that first text doesn't have any longer time appearing than the other one. If you do 15, then the original text will be number 33, and then you can change that up to about 1 second, which is what I normally do. Same with this one, about 1 second. And then I'm just going to play that through. And remember, this is just real basic, how to like make the text fade in and out, um, with like the delay on there and whatnot. Just get a pretty nice effect on it. So yeah, that'll keep going forever, and that's pretty much all you need to do. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and click File, Save As. I already got it saved as my tutorial banner. Click OK. Then you're gonna go to Save for Web, or Save for Web and Devices. It says that on yours. I'm not sure. And as you see, that's all the colors it uses. And then I'm using no preset, GIF, selective, diffusion, click transparency, no transparency, dither, convert to sRGB, web snap 0, dither 100, 256 colors. That's the max amount. Dither 100% is the max. All that good stuff. 300 by 30. Looping option forever. Just make sure all that stuff's good. I'm going to go ahead and play that again one more time. As the P is cut off there a little bit, but that's alright. I'm not going to use this actual thing. So, anyway, that's pretty much all you need to do. And then just click Save. And it'll save as a GIF. You can see I got all my banners right here. And then save it. And yeah, that's how you do a fade banner to use with BHL, or just any fade animation in general. You could do it with any other kind of effect, any other object or whatever you want to fade out. So yeah, if you like this video, subscribe, like, leave a comment, whatever. This has been Soup, and I'll see you guys around.